Ever have one of those days where you wake up knowing the exact time, but have zero clue where you are? Yeah, welcome to my life as an over-the-road trucker. It's like playing geographic roulette, but with a 53-foot trailer and a caffeine addiction. This morning, I blinked awake at the Cozad eastbound rest area. Sounds exotic, right? It's just a patch of asphalt off Interstate 80 near Cozad, Nebraska. Population, who cares? If you've never heard of it, don't worry. Neither has Google Maps half the time. Now, remember truck driving school? That moment when you scoffed, I'm never going to parallel park a semi. Well, surprise! Many rest areas are where those skills get their moment to shine. Picture me, half asleep, trying to wedge this beast between two other rigs without dinging anything. Spoiler, I nailed it. After a sound night's sleep, let's roll through my day, shall we? Buckle up, this vlog's got more twists than a Nebraska back road. Rolling under the Archway Monument on I-80 in Nebraska, because nothing says landmark like a giant bridge museum thing you can't stop to visit when you're hauling 80,000 pounds. This bad boy spans the interstate near Kearney, built to celebrate the pioneers who crossed the Platte River Valley. Me? I'm just pioneering my way to the next coffee stop. The Archway's got exhibits on the Oregon Trail and Pony Express, but let's be real. The only trail I'm blazing is the one to the next rest area. Look at it, all majestic in my dash cam. Makes me wonder what's inside of it. I'm a morning person. I love rolling eastbound as the sky lights up with pinks, oranges, and that whole inspirational sunrise vibe except today. Today, Mother Nature's serving up liquid sunshine, trucker code for rain that turns your windshield into a modern art project. One of those rains that is too much for intermittent wipers, but not enough to keep them on. My dash cam is catching every dreary drop, and let me tell you, this gray mess is about as uplifting as a waste station with a rookie inspector. Somewhere under those clouds, there's a sunrise begging to be seen, but I'm just squinting through the deluge, sipping coffee and listening to a podcast. Keep on trucking, right? Welcome to the Iowa Welcome Center in Underwood, Iowa. Where the parking is pull-through, the vibes are chill, and backing up is just a suggestion. Every trucker loves a rest area with angled spots. No parallel parking nightmares here. Thank you very much. This place is basic. Bathrooms, vending machines, and a few picnic tables if you're feeling fancy. No blaring horns or idling reefers like at a truck stop. Just sweet, sweet silence. My dash cam is loving the view, and I'm loving the fact that I didn't have to channel my inner geometry teacher to park. Quickstar, Quick Trip. If you know, you know. These are the unicorns of travel centers, popping up like hidden gems in just 4 states. Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and now, bless their hearts, Illinois. My dash camera is rolling through the lot, but the real magic's inside. Feast your eyes on their prepackaged meals. Think home-cooked comfort without the hassle of a kitchen or a sink full of dishes. We're talking meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese that taste like your grandma's. Cook one of these in your hot Logic Mini and it's like home. The price? $4.99 or $5.99 a pop. That's less than a fancy latte and way more satisfying. Then there's the chicken. Oh, the chicken. Crispy, juicy, and so good it should come with a warning label. May cause addiction. I grab a box every time I roll through, and it's the highlight of my week. I'm stocking my fridge and freezer with these meals because nothing screams trucker gourmet like a well-planned menu for the road. Plus, Quickstar's got clean bathrooms, decent coffee, and staff who don't look at you like you just rolled in from a mud rally. It's the kind of place that makes you linger a little longer than your logbook allows. Quickstar, you're the MVP of I-80, and I'm already counting miles to the next one. Shippers and receivers, the wild west of trucking, where every dock's a test of skill, patience, and how many times you can mutter, "Come on," under your breath. This dock's usually a straight shot. Line it up, gently bump the dock, call it a day. But today, the gods of logistics are throwing curveballs. There's a dumpster sitting there like it owns the place, a couple of workers busting their tails, hard at work, and a row of neatly lined up service vans and pickups that look like they were parked with a ruler. It's like trying to thread a needle in a windstorm. Backing this 53-foot beast through a gap tighter than my logbook margins is no joke. One false move, and I'm either playing bumper cars with that dumpster or messing up someone's perfectly aligned pickup. I'm popping out for a couple of goals. Get out and look for the uninitiated, because the last thing I need is my rig starring in a Trucker Fails video on YouTube. Slow and steady, and boom, I'm in. Backing badge earned, no workers disturbed. Now time to load up. I picked up 3 forklifts here, bringing my grand total to 4 in the trailer. Using some blocks nailed to the floor, these things will stay in place, even on an Indiana interstate. With the load secure, I'm off to a CAT scale to make sure I'm not rolling heavy or begging for a DOT love letter. Shippers and receivers like this keep you on your toes. My dash cam's got the whole saga, but the real win, nail in the back without scratching any fenders. Time to hit the CAT scale, where truckers face the moment of truth. You'll find these at most travel centers. And it's not just about nailing the gross weight. Those axle groups got to be balanced too. Too much weight on the drives or tandems, and you're asking for a DOT ticket faster than you can say roadside inspection. Here's something many don't know. Our trailer axles can be slid forward or back to shift the weight. Yup, I adjusted my tandems, reweighed, and bam. Legal as a preacher on Sunday. Pro tip, always pull off the scale before sliding those tandems. Adjusting on the scale can cause that thing to get out of calibration. I'd hate to see what the bill is for fixing one of those things. Time to feed the beast. My carrier's got me fueling at Pilot and Flying J, though some swear by Lubs. As a company driver, I don't pay for the diesel, but I still hunt for the cheapest pumps like it's my personal mission. Today's fill-up, 7.5 miles per gallon. Sounds pathetic, right? But when the company average last month was 6.9, I'm basically the Michael Jordan of fuel efficiency. Welcome to the Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop, right off I-80 in Walcott, Iowa. This place is a trucker's Vegas. 900 parking spots, a food court dishing up tacos to pizza, and enough chrome in the showroom to make an old-school trucker drool. I'm here to swap trailers with another driver, a rare detour from my solo hustle. This ain't just an oasis for truck drivers. It's got a dentist, a barber, even a chiropractor who will snap your back into shape or certify your DOT physical to keep you legal. I'm half tempted to get my spine fixed and visit the buffet before I roll. Gotta hustle, though. My next delivery's got a 0800 appointment, and I need to park close. Iowa 80, you're a circus, and I'm just trying to avoid the chaos. Check out this guy in front of me giving it his all to back into a spot. A couple of tries, and he's like, nope, I'm out of here, peeling off to hunt for an easier slot. 2 open spots, but the aisle's tighter than a dispatcher's deadline, and the Kenworth next door's parked like a limousine in a row of compacts. Got to give him credit for trying, but that's my spot for the night. Parking at 2100, it's like playing hide and seek with a unicorn in a haystack. Drivers that do not plan well spend most nights circling lots, praying for a miracle, or squeezing into a spot that's more pothole than pavement. But prime reserved parking? That's my secret weapon. Use some pilot points to lock down a spot, and let me tell you, knowing I've got a place to crash is better than hitting every green light going through town. Now, I know a lot of drivers out there hate paid parking, grumbling about shelling out cash when you're already living on truck stop coffee and dreams. But me, I'm sold on the peace of mind. If you're one of those pay-to-park folks, drop a comment below. Tell me, will you reserve parking or just create a spot? Carefully slid this beast in, right next to Gordon, who likes to park his rig right on the line, but no sweat. The reserve spot's a game changer. None of that hope for the best nonsense. After a long day of dodging construction zones and four-wheelers, I'm not in the mood to wrestle for a parking space. This Pilot has got hot showers, fresh coffee in the morning, and the sweet hum of reefers and idling trucks lulling me to sleep. Parking stress obliterated. Midlife trucker, living the dream, or at least faking it till my next delivery. As always, make sure you're enjoying every day at work.